6 people are now charged with a huge fraud and bribery scam targeting food stamps. Listen to this. One of the arrested people in this, a USA employee, that's the government agency that oversees food stamp benefits. According to the Justice Department, the group set up a network that supplied approximately 160 unauthorized EBT terminals to stores across the New York area. Those terminals then illegally processed more than $30 million in EBT transactions. And the USDA employee who's charged actually worked in the division responsible for identifying food stamp fraud.
If you want to know where the majority of the issues, the fraud, waste, and abuse is going to come from, it comes from within the agencies and the departments that are set up to try to prevent these problems from happening in the first place. That's where the majority of it is. And so, when people are objecting to the Department of Government Efficiency or, from Trump tackling fraud, waste, and abuse, and you can have your disagreements with them about a lot of things, but you can't have your disagreement with them about trying to tackle the very issues. And when I see Democrats say, no, we need to go in with a scalpel. No, you need to go in with a hammer. You need to go in with both, a scalpel, a hammer, an axe, all of that, because to see the ones that actually is supposed to be getting it is not getting it. And ain't no telling how long that this has been happening. They saying more than 30 million in illegal transactions. I'm hearing this over $66 million in transactions that they wind up discovering when they came down to it.
Is this a Department of Agriculture employee and 5 others under arrest this morning, accused of a multi-million-dollar food stamp fraud and bribery scheme? The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York calling this one of the largest food stamp frauds in U.S. history. Joining me now is the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, Brooke Rollins. Secretary, it's great to have you this morning. What can you tell us about this?
Well, good morning, Maria. It's always so great to be with you. And you are coming from one of my favorite places in America. So it's really great to see you there. Listen, this is a new day. And President Trump promised as he was traveling across the country over the last few years that it would not be the government that we know. The government certainly that under Joe Biden exponentially grew. And alongside that, including the fraud and waste and abuse. And so at USDA, we are hyper-focused on rooting out that waste, fraud, and abuse. And to your point, yesterday was, if not the largest, one of the largest stings. And moving forward and finding that fraud, I think almost $70 million that is no longer going to be allowed here in Washington.